Hey guys, it's your girl Logic coming to you with another video. Today we're going to talk about lust versus love. Now, just because they both start with an L, don't mean they mean the same thing. Now, with lust, let me tell y'all a little something about lust. That thing is so easy because it's just mainly about attraction and about what you want to do to each other in the bedroom. Not, you know what I'm saying? Just saying. But anyway, I learned the hard way sometimes that just because you have a connection, it doesn't mean that it's love. You know what I'm saying? A connection is something that is like a magnet. You know, you're attracted to somebody and you probably both like pizza or you both like video games, but there's nothing else that you know about them that would make you say, like, yo, this is the one. Because that ain't love, y'all. That's just a connection. And people mistake a connection so many times for love that they end up being in a failed relationship. Now, with love, I think it's when you're excited to hear from this person. You can't wait to talk to them. You can't wait to tell them about your day. You can't wait about to tell them what happened. It's like having a best friend who's the opposite sex and who you're attracted to. With lust, it's like you're okay not talking to them for a couple of days or weeks at a time. And you're just like, you know what? When I'm bored, I'll hit them up. Or when I want something, I'll hit them up. That's lust, especially when it comes to sex. Like, let's be real. When it's lust, it's super easy to just pick up the phone at any time of night and be like, yo, you trying to get this or not? And most of the time, if it's lust, you be like, yeah, why not? But then when it's done, when you ain't got sex, what you gonna talk about? The conversation is stale. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got nothing to talk about. Y'all ain't got the same views or morals. Like, that ain't love, guys. That's more of physical and lusting because you feel like, yo, this guy or this girl just seems so good, but you so blinded by the sex that you don't even realize that these people have all the things that you say you didn't want in somebody else, but just because you were blinded by their looks or their sex game, it's just like, I'm gonna overlook everything else. Now with love, you know this person like the back of your hand. That's your best friend. That's your, you know what I'm saying, like who you go to. This is the person that instead of, fighting with all the time, you guys can talk. You guys can deal with things like adults and communicate with each other. But when it comes to lust, y'all fighting over the smallest stuff and you don't even know what you're fighting for. Are you fighting for sex? Or you're fighting because you're not fighting for them because you don't even know them? What's their last name? Where are they from? What they like? All these questions, y'all, it has to be asked. Because if you love somebody, if you want to head towards that station of love, you got to know what you're getting yourself into. And you both have to have a mutual understanding that this is what y'all want. Because people love to fall in love. Falling in love is dangerous. Because when you're falling for somebody, you expecting them to catch you. And if they don't, what you gonna do? Especially if they voice to you like, listen, I ain't looking for no relationship right now. I just want to have a good time. If that's what you want, then great. If not, then I'll find somebody else. Now, you, because you want to feel accepted, because this person just wants to have sex with you, you feel flattered. Like, all right, well, even though that's not what I'm looking for, I'm just going to give in because they seem like a good time. But then you end up catching feelings and they don't because they already told you that they're not looking for nothing. That's your own fault. You should not compromise who you are or what you want just because someone is trying to get what they want out of you. That ain't love, bruh. When somebody's taking and you just giving, but you're not getting nothing in return, that's not love. Love is not selfish. It's the opposite. With love, there's also loyalty. Now, whew, this is very a sensitive topic only because people will claim they love you but then they cheat on you with multiple people or they talk to other people while they're with you. Like, now how the hell do you love me but yet you over here talking to the next chick or the other guy on your damn contact list as soon as something goes bad? You think that's love? I mean, just answer the question. Just look in the mirror. I'm just saying, you gotta think like, wait, I haven't heard from them in a week. What's going on? And if they're okay with not hearing from you for that long, honey, most likely they was somebody else, and most likely they don't care about you that much. Because me, the people I care about, if I don't hear from you for a while, I will call you. I will make sure you're good. I'll make sure, like, yo, is everything okay? Like, are you good? I'm going to check on you. I'm going to care enough to approach you. Now, with lust, I mean, I don't care. I don't hear from you. All right, well, this person been waiting for me in line on my roster, so I'm just gonna move on to them. No shade, but you know, you gotta know the difference. Love is them being your best friend. Love is constant compromise, but yeah, you don't complain about it because this is who you want to spend the rest of your life with. This is the one you looked at, you're like, yo, this is the one, and I don't want nobody else. With lust, it's like, you know, they're cool. You know what I mean? They're real cool. You know, the sex is good, but I don't even know anything about them, bruh. Now what you gonna do when you compromising who you are and you just realizing that this person only wanted one thing from you? And sometimes we see it, but we refuse to look at the truth. We refuse to accept the truth that this person only wants one thing from us, but yeah, we still give it to them and then get upset when they screw us over. No, you knew it. You knew it, honey. And sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie, some people pretend like they love you just to get what they want from you. Don't get me wrong, that shit hurts, but you gotta, that's why I say you gotta know what you're getting yourself into, because that's the first thing you should do when it comes to that. You gotta communicate what you both want in that relationship or in that situationship, because if you don't, then somebody's gonna get hurt, or both of y'all. Well, that's rare, but I'm saying somebody will get hurt, and then you be surprised when they move on so quickly. And that's the thing with love, you can't move on quickly. Why? Because your heart belongs to them, and you don't want to let them go. Like, this is the person you see yourself long term with. This is the person, you know their credit score, you know what their family is like, you know their past, and you still choose to be with them. That's love, bruh. You push them. You show them that there's something better out there for them. You want them to succeed. You're there for them when they need you at 4 o'clock in the morning. Now that's love. Not passing you on to my friend because you got some good. That ain't love, bruh. And some of y'all need to grow up, because if that's something you really want, you gonna have to work for it. You have to put an effort in somebody you truly want to be with. That's love. Love requires work. Love requires effort. Love requires compromise. There should be more laughs than tears. Love is not supposed to hurt. I'm just saying. But anyway, this is kind of a long video, but I was just wanting to make some things clear. I